Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. Today we are here with F1 2010. We're trying to round off this career mode series now, get it done and dusted, because this version has been, well, virginized for a very long time. But anyway, we're here for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And as you can see, I got loads of offers, not really bothered about them. But yeah, we're here for the Brazilian Grand Prix. If you have a look at the standings so far, Mark Webber's won the title, pretty much. He is, what, 31 points clear? I think there's 2 races to go, so, yeah, I think we've got Brazil and Abu Dhabi left, if I can remember off the top of my head. I believe I am correct, yes. We've got then obviously the likes of Fernando Alonso in P3 ahead of Hamilton and Button, and then myself in 6th. My fight is with Felipe Massa. I'm looking to try and beat him in the championship. Obviously, he is 16 points behind, so we need to have a strong Brazilian Grand Prix and also a strong Abu Dhabi Grand Prix if we had to beat him. In terms of my fight, also Schumacher's technically in there as well, but he's sort of a little bit off of that. In the Constructors' Championship, you can see that Red Bull have already won the championship. They dominated this year ahead of McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and in the versions. And our fight, obviously, as I've said before, we're fighting Renault. We are 32 points clear with 2 races to go, so we're still fighting them for 5th place in the championship. But without further ado, we're going to go to Brazil, we're going to go to São Paulo, and we're going to go and try and do some good stuff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do an R&D objective. There's a target time that the guys want me to beat. So I'm going to give it a go. It gives me a good chance to have a little look at the track itself. I'm not going to get much data from practice. I always do that in qualifying and try and get the data there. In terms of the track itself, obviously, high-speed circuit, so we're going to be putting a lot less downforce on the car than we normally would. Oh my god, just glitched me fat. Wow, this is the weirdest pit exit ever. But yeah, obviously we're going to be doing a lot of work on overall just setup. And yeah, let's try and have a little feel for the track. Okay, so we managed to complete the R&D objective. Obviously we finished down in last place. We only did a lap, which was at the very start of the session. I struggled on braking in turns 1 and 4. So they're places I need to look out for in qualifying. Obviously the track feels so much different when it goes to qualifying in the race, so never take anything from what you've done in the previous sessions. But of course we're looking to finish, well, these objectives are the same all the time. Why do I even bother saying, hey, we're looking to finish here and here, because they're always the goddamn same. They never change. So yeah, that's something to notify ourselves about. But anyway, let's get to this. Oh, we got an interview with Crofty. Hello, babes. How you doing, mate? You lost weight? No, clearly not. Have you been happy with the team? Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. You just lie about everything, and you just get through your interviews. And look at that. No one actually really cares. I'm just still disliked. I still hate you, man. Still a knob. Right, let's just do the racing.
To 3rd.
Alright guys, so I've just done my first lap in qualifying. We're currently in P5, but we're 1.4 seconds off the pace, which is worrying for me especially. Having a look at the sector times, you can see at the moment, we're the quickest man in the first sector, and then we lose 1.3 seconds in the middle sector, and of course in the final sector it all turns bad again. So, we need to improve in the middle sector. I feel I can go a little bit faster, and I'm going to go and put an even higher amount of top speed on the car. I'm going to run with the same tyres again. It says it's going to rain, but it's not quite raining yet, so we're just going to keep going around, setting some fast laps and going from there, really, and hopefully we can do the best. I've got a car in my way now, heading towards this corner. Oh, that's put me off a lot. And there goes the rear of the car, just pushing a bit too hard. I don't quite like this setup that I'm running. I swapped it out for a slightly more faster setup, and it's not working for me, so I'm going to go back out again. How long have we got left in the session? Let's skip forward, actually. Alright, that's me done, guys, unfortunately. The weather's just played its part in this session. It is going to be a pole position for Sebastian Vettel, ahead of Jenson, Button, Hamilton, Massa, Alonso, Webber, Rosberg, Schumacher, Kubica, and Petrov, and then myself. Kind of bad for the championship itself. Of course, Kubica and Petrov are my rivals. They're the two teams that the two drivers that I need to beat. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult. But I think the pace is okay, but it could be better. But I'm going to do something different. I'm starting outside the top 10. So I'm going to start on the primes, and I'm going to go to the options then, later in the race. Alright, here we go then. 5 red lights for the start of this Brazilian Grand Prix. And it's like sound over goes. A decent getaway from us. I'm bogged down in the second phase of the start. Oh my lord. Okay, I might have hit the Red Bull slightly then. I just understeered into him. That's completely my fault. I'll accept that one. Massa's going to blitz away as well in the distance. He's going to go to the outside of turn 4. Once again, I'm having awful problems. Oh, Webber just flew past me then. I kind of deserve to lose that place to Webber, considering...
We've lost that position. Put it behind you and keep the pressure on.
What is it? Considering I understeered into him, so... I kind of don't really mind losing the place there. That's the second time I've gone off now into turn 4, and I cannot recover it. Turns 1 and 4 are literally the most impossible braking zones on the track. I'm braking earlier than when it's suggested to. I'm going back down the inside of Petrov though. Okay, bumper cars. Why not? You know what? I'm down for a game of bumper cars now and then. But literally, every time I'm racing right now... Chucked it into neutral then. Every time I'm braking for turns 1 and 2... turns 1 and 4... I'm braking earlier than when it's suggesting, and I still cannot make the corner. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it either. Like, it's impossible. There it is again, look. I just can't make the frigging corner. I'm getting so angry because I just can't make it. I'm braking earlier than what I'm suggesting to, and I just can't turn into any damn corner. Like, literally, this car, it just... Oh, my God. It's a complete contrast from the last race in Korea. In the last race in Korea, the car was absolutely sensational. Bearing in mind the track was wet, I grant that. But at least around Korea, the car was planted. It was braking fine. We were able to make the corners. We were having a good time with it. Whereas here in Brazil, I'm hating driving this pile of knob. It sucks. I hate it. A lot of cars coming in for their first stops. It's the first time I've minutely made the corner and then cut all of turn 2 in the process. That helps. Who's that? That's Vettel. He's already managed to get a pit stop advantage on me in just 5 laps. That's the first time this race as well I've actually made the corner. I've not made it past that point, and I'm really struggling now because I have nowhere where I'm faster. There's like normally like a few little bits of the track. Like I said, oh, the first sector was where I was fastest because on my qualifying lap, I was 3/10 quicker than everybody else. But now on this race, I cannot match anyone's pace. I'm slower in the first and final sector due to the fact that this Virgin is ran by a dog that's being child abused. And then I'm having to deal with these cornerings where the Virgin's brakes are actually worse than a standard push bike. And yeah, there's just nothing else that makes this Virgin good. Like, even with a faultless first sector-ish, I'm still not matching my pace. I'm just leading a train right now. The only thing I can hope for is I've got some form of pace on the soft tyres, because I've got nothing on these hard tyres. Absolutely nothing. Wow, I can set personal best laps, that's great, but it still doesn't help the fact that I'm incredibly slow. Alright, we're coming into the pits now at the end of this lap to fit on the soft tyres. I'm going to go to the end on them. There's not really much to say in this race, to be honest, apart from this car is, well, when you're trying to think of a family-friendly type of saying for this car, there isn't really one, to be honest. This just isn't in any way good. It's just, I don't even know. Anyway, we're pitting now, fitting on these stupid tyres. To wait ages. 4.7 stops not even that bad, actually. Don't know where I'm going to rejoin. Probably about P16. That is actually awful. How am I in P16? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Come on, we can outbrake this guy easily.
I'll take that. See you later, Kobayashi. Next up is Sutil now, P14, just ahead.
Easy when you overtake. If you take someone off, we'll be penalised.
Shut up, Bob. Or Rob, whatever the hell your name is. That's an overtake on Suttle done. P11 now. Will be for much longer by the time these guys absolutely ransack me. Oh, okay, they're all pitting. Never mind then. Oh, for Christ's sake. I've just lost a position because of this crap car and its crap brakes. Awesome, love it. Thanks, game. Thanks, Virgin. I hope I never have to join this team ever again. Oh, wait, it's my career mode. I can do what I want. How Vettel has won the Grand Prix already. Oh, wait, yep, because I forgot he's in a Red Bull. Makes it a lot easier, a lot faster for him. And now it's coming to what you can just...
That's 5 positions up from where we expected to finish. Fantastic job. Your tyres are badly worn. Watch your grip. If it gets too difficult, then pit in for another set.
Awesome. Love it so much.
That was a good, solid drive. Well done.
And obviously the Renault of Petrov managed to score the points. Anyway, Vettel wins the Grand Prix ahead of Lewis Hamilton. He takes second place. Rosberg finishes off in third for Mercedes. And then it's Button ahead of Massa, Alonso, Webber. Schumacher, I don't even know how. I swear he didn't even make a pit stop. Sutter managed to get ninth. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Drivers' Championship. Webber's, what are we on now? 1 race to go? Webber's failed to score points again, so actually, the championship is still alive for Vettel. He just needs to outscore Webber by 13 points to win the championship. So that's actually potential. I'm now only 6 points clear of Massa, so I need to outscore Massa, or Massa has to outscore me by 5 points or less, although I have got more race victories than him. However, in the Constructors' Championship as well, the battle between Renault and Virgin has only come down by a point. It would have been increased by 2 points. Because, yeah, this... I don't even want to talk about. I really don't. God, this game... Those 2 corners, just couldn't get them right at all. I don't understand what I could have done. I tried everything to make it to work. It just didn't do it. And then I just drove and... freaking car spun. I can't be bothered anymore. Just CBA. CBA. It's the easiest way of putting it. Yeah, contract, you can fuck off. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the F1 2010 Career Mode. We're going to be, next week, will be the final episode of this series, and I don't have to deal with this pathetic game anymore. But until then, guys, I will see you then. So take care all. Peace.